Switch to Martin. Now Guido.
That's in long range. He's got it. This first in a Loyal jersey. 1-0 San Diego.
Stadium in San Diego. It has been a sellout the last few days. LAvSD ready to kick off this season.
Drew actually got a hand on it, and this one will go high and up and in! One more time!
Preshow Stadium in San Diego. Professional soccer has finally arrived.
Welcome to beautiful Carson, California. Matchday live on the road. He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth. Welcome. San Diego Loyal are on the road tonight, getting ready to take on Los Dos in what will be a very impactful match in the Pacific standings as we get a little bit closer to the postseason. Darren, it's a pleasure to see you. I was actually at Torero a couple hours ago. I thought it was a home match, so I got on the road, I came up here, and here we are. We're ready to go.
Yeah, I feel like that's been a thing with you since last Saturday night, Matchday Live, when we were at Stone Brewing in Liberty Station. You said, Landon, we'll see you next week. Jordan went to Torero Stadium, and then we made our way up here, up the 5 freeway, up the 405 in the beautiful Carson, California. Los Dos tonight hosting San Diego Loyal. It's a big one. It's a big one for Landon Donovan here for the next couple of days. Not only does he manage San Diego Loyal here tonight against Los Dos, then tomorrow night at Dignity Health Sports Park, they will unveil a statue immortalizing the great Landon Donovan. So it should be an impactful, fun weekend for Landon. Hopefully that includes picking up 3 points here tonight. Kickoff coming up just past 7:30 on ESPN+.
Yes, we joke about Carson, but seriously, it's much better than Chandler.
Yes.
So here we are on the road. It should be a very fun match. The locals are here. Supporters have made their way up, and you and I made our way up, and it's a team that comes out with a starting 11 that looks very, very good, and it's a starting 11 we'll get to here momentarily, but let's set the stage. Let's get to the standings now. Phoenix, they've had some interesting results lately. They're still on top of the table, but they've had some interesting ones.
They have. Phoenix still on top. They have clinched a playoff spot, the only team to do so in the Pacific Division. Obviously, everybody is chasing at this point, and as you see, San Diego Loyal, 4th. And where did LA Galaxy 2 come from that they're sitting 4th in the Pacific Division as well? That's just the way it goes when you have these 6-point swings, Jordan, as you know. On the official website for the USL, they do have Loyal's playoff chances at about 97%, a little less than 50-50 for LA Galaxy 2. To your point, the most interesting result came on Wednesday night, right here behind us. LA Galaxy took down Phoenix. You go, wow, that's an eye-opener. That's a real quality win. Asking around a little bit here in Carson, they said, yeah, it wasn't Phoenix rising necessarily. It was a lot of backups. It was not their A squad. It was their B squad. So take nothing away from Los Dos. They've now won 3 consecutive matches, but with a little bit of a grain of salt, a little bit of context provided from what we heard from the Galaxy folks when we got here.
Yes, shout out to Cosmo, the mascot for Los Dos and LA Galaxy, who was wandering around. We attempted to say hello, and he walked right by us.
Yeah, very rude, not hospitable at all. Frankly, I expected a little bit better, but I guess, Jordan, the stakes are high. There's a lot of tension in the air here tonight, coming up at 7:30, so let's get it going.
Speaking of which, Cosmo is in the house. I swear, if he comes on our set.
Cosmo!
No, Darren, don't encourage this behavior. Hopefully, is he coming over?
He is. Here is.
Look at, hi,
Hey,
Cosmo's
wave
here,
to San
everybody.
Diego.
Hi,
Yeah.
San Diego.
Say hi. Yeah. You guys like Landon Donovan?
Oh, you have
Yeah.
a GoPro and everything. Welcome to Matchday Live, everyone. That's Darren.
Hey, hi, how are you?
Appreciate you. Good
All
luck
right.
tonight. Oh, we're taking
Oh,
notes?
he's writing?
Okay.
Cosmo, oh, pen? Oh, he's giving us an autograph. Thank you. All right.
Well done.
Take a
Very
hike.
good. There it is. Is he allowed to write that?
I don't even know what he
I'm
wrote.
not allowed to say what Cosmo just wrote on our piece of paper.
It's very profane.
That is,
Hey, the stakes are high, man. It's the playoff push. Everybody's into it.
I can't believe he wrote that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cosmo is fired up, apparently. It's going to be fun. We're coming on a little bit late, but it's going to be worth it, we promise you. Darren has a very cool interview that we're going to get to later on in the show.
Yeah, Austin Guerrero, goalkeeper #1. He's been here since day one. Obviously from Otay Ranch, Chula Vista, California, so meaningful for him to represent his hometown. We'll hear from Austin Guerrero, a conversation I had midweek from the shop in Mission Valley, that coming up a little later on in Matchday Live. And he, of course, is the starting keeper here tonight, looking for that 5th clean sheet. Hopefully we get a bunch of clean cars coming up in San Diego, California over the next couple of days. It'd be nice to see.
Yes, would love that. Tonight's Matchday Live is presented by Sprouts Farmers Market. That is the proud sponsor for tonight. Let's get to what's on tap. What is happening in the Pacific? We gave you a score a little bit earlier from this week, Phoenix and LA. It wasn't exactly Phoenix's A team, but hey, maybe it wasn't Los Dos' A team either.
Maybe it was not. How about 38 miles south of here? We both drove past it on the way up in Irvine. Tonight, it's going to be Orange County Soccer Club sitting on the table, as we showed you earlier, with 37 points, a game in hand, just 3 back of San Diego Loyal. They're hosting Phoenix Rising, so we'll see if Phoenix just rolls out a B squad or if they actually put a little bit of effort into it. But 38 miles south of here, we got a lot going on in the Pacific Division. As you see there, what's on tap, brought to you by Stone Brewing. By the way, speaking of, Buena Vista made the trip. The Buena Vista Social Club is open for business here in Carson.
Yes, it's still in a box though, which is really disappointing. Really disappointing. Who just made a trip all the way from Torero Stadium expecting an ice cold beer. But we're gonna fix that very soon. Let's take a break. When we come back, we will get you the starting 11, and then a little bit later, we'll get you that interview that Darren just referenced with Austin Guerrero. Matchday Live on the road. We are in beautiful Carson, California, and we're back after this.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
Your summer starts here. With big savings on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer the best time of the year. But don't miss out on all the fun. See your Toyota dealer and catch a great deal today.
Right now, drive home a stylish new Corolla with a low $199 a month lease. Or you can save big with $1,500 factory cash back.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
During this pandemic, many families are worried about visiting healthcare facilities. I'm Dr. Gail Knight, Rady Children's Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. I'd like to share with you the advice that I give my own family and friends. The best thing that you can do to keep your child healthy is to continue to keep routine appointments like vaccinations and regular checkups. This keeps you, your child, and our community as protected as possible. We are always open, we are here for you, and we are safe.
It's time to get moving with the financial partner that's here for your journey. From small steps to big milestones, USE Credit Union is here for you. With tools to help you bank fast, solutions to help you go far, and a team of dream makers that's ready to help you step forward with confidence. USE Credit Union.
It's an away day on Matchday Live. He's Jordan Caruth, I'm Darren Smith. We're in Carson, California. Coming up just past 7:30, it's going to be San Diego Loyal away at LA Galaxy 2. This Tacos for the Win promotion brought to you by Rubio's Coastal Grill. If Loyal wins tonight, fans are going to receive 1 free a la carte taco. Enter coupon code SDLoyal online at rubios.com or in the Rubio's app tomorrow, October 2nd, to get your free taco.
Yes. I've enjoyed getting those free tacos this season. I am taking advantage of both Rubio's and car washes, which we're hoping for as well.
Well, that's 12 tacos, 12 wins, 12 tacos.
Right.
Let's make it a nice baker's dozen coming up tomorrow.
Baker's dozen of tacos. I don't know if I've ever heard that before, but yes, let's go for that. Let's get to the starting 11 now for San Diego. This is how the Loyal will line up on the road tonight in Carson. It's a lineup that we're very used to seeing. It's a strong back line.
You can borrow my notes.
Okay, great, because I don't have it right in front of me, and if you think I can see that monitor, you're crazy. Austin Guerrero is in net, Elijah Martin, Grant Stoneman, Joshua Yarrow, Callum Montgomery. That is an amazing back line.
Yes.
That is incredible. Charlie Adams, Colin Martin in the mid, Miguel Ibarra, Tumi Moshobani, Alejandro Guido, and Augie Williams round out your starting 11 for San Diego.
Yeah, Augie Williams, last time he faced LA Galaxy 2, what happened at Torero Stadium? He scored.
He scored.
What's happened all 3 times that San Diego Loyal has faced LA Galaxy 2? They've won.
Yes.
9 points out of 9, hoping to make it a nice 12 out of 12 coming up here a little later on tonight.
You know what else happened actually the last time that these two met? Augie not only scored at Torero against his former team, but then a bunch of the fans for Los Dos stopped by the Matchday live set and begged Augie to return to Los Angeles, and we did not allow that to happen. Augie wasn't interested, but also we made sure there wasn't going to be any kind of chance that that would happen.
By the way, and speaking of, Jordan
Begging
mentioned
for him.
the locals, Los Chavos in the house. I've been told somewhere between 75 and 100 SD Loyal supporters expected in the building here tonight coming up. So when you hear it on the broadcast, that'll be them.
The gate entrance is right here in front of us,
Yes.
and the jerseys I see in front of us walking in, I see an orange jersey, I see the Portugal SD Loyal scarf, I see a local shirt, and I see several of the green jerseys that look so beautiful walking into the stadium.
Yes, the local shirts are in the house as we saw them debuted last week. Well, this is what happens in a playoff push. When you have 6 to go, we're into the month of October, 3 away, 3 at home. Very much feels like it's crunch time here. It's a different vibe, it's a different energy. Everybody's getting set to get this thing going here coming up at the bottom of the hour.
Yes, let's get to the pick to kick now. We have some standings to get to when it comes to the pick to kick. Darren's been on top of the table when it comes to this for quite some time. Did you write this down in your diary? Do you know when you started?
When I started,
When
I took over,
Yeah, when you took over first place.
I'm attempting
like
just to
May.
go wire to wire at this point. I think I don't know that I
That's a
actually
bold
took an
statement.
early
That is
lead,
not
but
true.
I'm just trying to hold on here at this point. You know, I'm just trying to make it through, navigate my way through this season. Although tonight I'm keeping the door open for you guys. I'm going with a substitute. I'm going with Corey Herzog tonight off the bench. What does Corey Herzog do against LA Galaxy? He scores goals. So I think he's going to do it tonight. He's going to have to do it as a sub though. Whereas you went with Tumi Moshobani,
Yes.
locals, Chavos, they're going with Augie, Jack, Shannon, Augie. So it's not a lot of diversity amongst the picks here tonight. Feels like an opportunity for people to perhaps make a little bit of hay, including you.
Well, listen, if Augie scores, that's great for a lot of people, but it's not great for you and I when it comes to the pick to kick. But if Tumi scores or if Corey Herzog finds a way to come off the bench and put one in the back of the net, that is really good news for Darren.
And by the way, I stand corrected. Chavos went to me as well.
Oh, they did. That's a great selection, Chavos. Very smart. Very, very smart. I like that. Tumi time from Chavos. I like that. All right, there's your pick to kick standings. Hopefully someone gains some ground against Darren coming up. You mentioned it earlier. This has been a matchup that San Diego has dominated this year. We just wrapped up that season series against Las Vegas where we saw San Diego able to take every single matchup. That's what they're looking to do tonight against LA. 3 matches, 3 wins. They look to make it 4 for 4 tonight.
Look to, and there's a couple of different ways to look at this, right? If you're saying, hey guys, we're due. We're not gonna go get swept here during the single season, regular season, are we? And if you're loyal, going, well, there's a reason why we're 9 out of 9 against them, 9 points out of 9. There's a reason why we've won 4-2, 2-1, 2-0, because we're better. And we're better than them. We're better than them on the standings. We're better than them when we had, so. You know, you can see LA Galaxy 2 coming in here tonight going, well, 3 consecutive wins, maybe on a little bit of a roll, sort of what they did last year. It's a club that's used to going to the postseason. They've done it 2 straight seasons, even though it's still an MLS 2 club. But if you're loyal, you're the better side on the table. You've been the better side in the head-to-head matchup. No reason to think that's not going to continue tonight.
I don't know if there's a player that really sticks out to you tonight in the starting 11 for San Diego that you're going to focus in on. For me, it's Alejandro Guido. Guido's a player that we want playing really, really well down the stretch, and we are starting to see glimpses of that. Scored recently. He has been a huge impact, not just offensively by scoring, but he's also been playing more of a defensive role at times as well. Alejandro Guido's been really important for San Diego. That's someone I'm watching tonight because you want to see that continue as we play the last handful of matches before the postseason.
And we all know what the story is with Alejandro Guido. It's, can he physically hold up to the rigors of 90 minutes, consecutive starts? Well, this is 4 consecutive starting 11s for Alejandro Guido. So his manager has faith in him. He's writing him into the starting 11. Now for the 4th consecutive match. You know, there was a time in the middle of the season where we just weren't seeing that, where we were seeing Guido as a substitute, as a reserve, but now we're seeing him pretty consistently in the starting 11 with 6 matches to go here in the 2021 season.
Yeah, San Diego's number 10, Alejandro Guido. You can buy the newest SD Loyal gear, including kits, the Adidas collection, and some unique designs you're not going to be able to find anywhere else but the shop. You can shop online today at theshop.sdloyal.com, or you can visit the shop in Mission Valley. You can feel it. Kickoff, the field's right here. It's not very well lit, I will say. It's kind of dark here, but it's a cool setup. I've never been to this field. I've been to or Dignity, whatever.
You've been to StubHub?
I've been to StubHub a million times. This is the first place, the first team that would ever credential me as a media member when I was back in Palomar College, LA Galaxy. So I would come up here all the time. I used to watch Landon Donovan and David Beckham play together.
How about that?
Right down. And now he's gonna have a statue. That's rad.
I know.
How
We were
great is
here
that?
when Zlatan Ibrahimovic debuted in Major League Soccer and scored one of the greatest goals I think I've ever seen in person. So there's been a lot. You know, it's a good soccer vibe, good soccer culture up here for as much fun as we can make of beautiful Carson, California. There is a lot of history up here. This is the gold standard in Major League Soccer, and it's MLS 2 Club tonight. Here on the opposite side, I'm sure some mixed emotions for Landon Donovan, but this is a business trip. So we'll save those emotions for tomorrow afternoon.
No doubt about that. Loyal fans, you can download the free Yuta app. You can play the San Diego Loyal Prediction Game, a new game available before each remaining Loyal match. You can win great prizes. You go on there, you make a couple selections, you guess what's going to happen. I've done it, he's done it, we've won. It's a great time. So there you go, the Yuta app. Check it out, make some selections, and you could win some really cool prizes. We're still waiting to win the grand prize, but we're getting closer.
I think I need a 3-2 win tonight for Loyal.
3-2?
I think that was my prediction at the Yuta app today,
Nice.
so fingers crossed for me.
I went 3-1 SD.
I like it.
Yeah. You don't like it as much as 3-2, but you like it.
Yeah, I just want one of us to be winners, Jordan. That's all I'm really interested in.
Tee us up for what we're about to hear next for the first time ever.
Austin Guerrero, he has been with SD Loyal since day number 1. He is a hometown guy out of Chula Vista, California, Otay Ranch. We will hear from Austin Guerrero about what it's been like ascending to goalkeeper number 1. He was not last year. He was not to start this year. We'll find out what it's like, what amps him up before the start of the match as well.
You hear that? It's the locals.
We hear the
That's
locals in
not
the
Los
background
Dos
too.
in
I
the
hope that's
background.
coming through. I do hope that's coming through.
Yeah.
I hear Dale Dale San Diego. But we'll hear from Austin Guerrero, who gets an earful of this every time he's at Torero Stadium. Our first in a series for the remainder of the regular season, where we get to meet some of the SD Loyal players. And tonight, when we return, it's Austin Guerrero.
It starts off with a little seed, and with a little love from nature, it sprouts to life. And when delicious fresh fruits and veggies are perfect, they are rushed to the home of fresh. Sprouts, where goodness grows.
All right, welcome back to Matchday Live. Darren Smith here from the shop in Mission Valley, joined by goalkeeper number 1, Austin Guerrero. Austin, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Do you just get to do whatever you want to do in the shop, or are you just going to pick up some shirts and who knows what else and take care of some people?
I just run around and just move stuff and get in trouble and take what I can, but nah. We get a little bit of a discount, nothing too big, but we get a little help and love coming here.
I would love to know what it's like for you. I know for me, on a much different level, anytime I see somebody wearing some Loyal shirts, gear around town, we have that little connection. What's it like for you as somebody who's a native San Diegan to
I
see
love
that
it.
when it happens?
I love it. And whenever I get a chance, when it's the right situation, like if I'm out by the boardwalk or the harbor or whatever, I like to go Loyal! And the person always kind of like turns around or whatever, and it's always fun to see our team gear around town. I love seeing it.
And do you then say, hey, by the way, I'm Austin. Nice to
No,
meet
they
you.
usually kind of
Goalkeeper
look
actually
around
play
and
for the
like,
club?
No, I don't. At least if I yell something like that, they're usually in passing. I just kind of, have fun with it. But if something up close, somebody comes by, maybe I'll say something like, hey, man, I play for the Loyal. And they're like, oh, and, whatever. But it's just awesome to see the city getting behind the team.
It absolutely is, and you've been here since day one. So
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like for you and how this hits with you and lands as a native.
Well, growing up, there was always kind of like that little bit of like lack of that professional next level team in San Diego. So having that now, it's big for me, and being able to influence kids and guys growing up and playing for Surf and whatever team, Bonita Rebels or there's so many teams now. It's nice to know that those kids are coming to our games and having something to look at and say maybe one day I'll be able to jump into that or get to that level, and it's something that motivates us.
Yeah, because your career has taken you to a lot of different places, but for somebody who's a native San Diegan from Chula Vista,
Yeah.
I would think also a program like Loyal Select
Of
probably is pretty important, given you and I were just talking about some of the guys that come out of South Bay,
Yeah.
guys like Alejandro Guido, Paul Ariola,
Yeah.
Joe Benny Corona, you yourself, to mine the local talent here, Loyal Select, what it's doing, aside from the top club, I would think that you feel is probably pretty important.
Yeah, of course. I mean, growing up, it was always like, all right, I gotta make ODP, and then from ODP, I would go off to some camp, some other selectional camp, and another one you're doing all this traveling and whatnot. But there was never really that option in San Diego. Top players in the city, and I think the Select program is doing a great job of that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of talent around here, right? I know
Tons of
that better
talent,
than everybody.
Tons of talent. I got the opportunity to help out a little bit with Select, and it was just fun to see how good those kids actually are.
Yeah, they are. I've
Very
heard.
good.
I've heard the training sessions are pretty intense
Yeah,
too.
they're very
huh?
good players.
Take us back to earlier this season. Obviously, we're deep, into the single digits left here in 2021, where you guys are in the Pacific Division. But take us back to the beginning of the season when things weren't going your way.
Yeah.
What was it like internally?
Yeah.
Guys, and just keeping everybody focused and motivated here, and remembering this is a long season.
Well, I can speak for myself on that, and I kind of just felt like we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right, because the work ethic was there, the day-to-day was there, the staff did a great job of always preparing us for every game, and I knew that, okay, maybe our first few games didn't go well, and then we hit another little pattern there where we didn't do super well, but even in that, I knew just because of what we do every day and the way the staff prepares us for every game that eventually things are going to shoot upwards. And now we're kind of on that right foot, and I think it's only going to continue, and I'm really hoping that I know that we're going to finish strong.
Mr. Clean Sheet here, by the way. 4 clean sheets in 2021, so you're welcome for all the clean cars from Soapy Joe's that Austin Guerrero's been responsible for. But for you, what is asked of a goalkeeper from Landon Donovan, Nate Miller, and the rest of the coaching staff, Matt Hall?
We have a lot of, how can I answer that? I think we have some roles that are, it's basically do your job. And that sounds kind of like a massive generalization, but it's make the saves you're supposed to make, control your area, help out with high balls, and do what you can to organize your defense to put them in the best place to make a play. I think those are the top jobs for us as goalkeepers, and beyond that, just be as much of a presence as you can in every game and lift up the team whenever you can. But I think it boils down to making the saves you're supposed to make, and luckily I've had an unbelievable defense in front of me, and guys like Josh Yarrow and Stoneman, Callum's come in and done super well. We're missing Jackie Metcalf right now a ton, but he did great. Ibarra stepped in and been unbelievable. Elijah Martin, I think that guy should be USO All-League, to be totally fair, but unbelievable defense, and so having guys like that in front of me has been a huge help.
And Austin, for you, the one thing I've picked up just being around the club a little bit is how much your teammates and coaching staff, everybody who's been around it, how much they respect and love the way you go about your business.
Yeah.
It wasn't always keeper number one. So what kept you going when it was Kempin before, when it was, you know, when it was not Austin Guerrero back there?
I just love it. I just love it. I love coming to work every day. I love working at my craft. You know, it's a passion. And so whether I'm third goalkeeper or first goalkeeper, I'm going to come with the attitude that I just want to be my best, the best I can be for, you know, whatever it is. And so that's what's really kept me going, is just pure passion for the game.
All right, so let me ask you a couple of lighter questions here. You're a headphone wearer? I mean, you show up?
Yeah, I wear the
get
little AirPods.
All right, what are we listening to?
Oh, I'm all over the place. It just depends on my mood. I like.
What do we listen to on match day?
I like the new Drake album. I listen to a lot of house music. I couldn't tell you a ton of DJs off the top of my head. I'd probably have to check my phone, but I listen to a lot of house, and I actually, like, in the locker room, usually I'll be the one that puts my phone on to the speaker to, like, play music for the team, and that's usually like hip hop, but I don't know. It could be Drake or Kanye or it's a long list.
That's a lot of responsibility when it's when you play the DJ, the dressing room DJ there.
You got to feel out the vibes and definitely read the room. Whenever I play a song, I kind of like look around to see if anyone's like nodding their head, you know, and if no one's like responding, I know I need to change it to the next artist.
Right. I would guess you might have a couple of critics in there too.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, for sure.
A couple of guys pretty vocal.
Like Charlie's always got something funny to say, or you know, they all have an opinion. Everybody has an opinion.
What is your which color is your favorite color? Green, purple? Do you have a favorite keeper kit?
I think all the kits are amazing. I really like the green one. I think the green one's probably my favorite one to play in. I'd love to see the yellow one. You know, I'd love an opportunity to wear yellow. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that, but I think it's only been worn once, and it was an away game, and I think that it would be cool to bring that out for one more game.
Yeah, that one's sort of a mystery the same way the green one was a mystery, right?
Yeah, the yellow one, it's a cool jersey.
I mean, I keep looking here at the shop in Mission Valley, but I don't see yellow ones available.
You never know.
And if you can't, then nobody here has got any chance on that whatsoever.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Maybe they'll do some sort of end of the season promo, or maybe it's a good idea.
Same way they did with the green, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. I would think that's probably a pretty good recommendation. But the keepers don't get any say in this, is my understanding.
No, I have no idea what. Usually, right before the trip or going into the game, they'll let us know, like, when we're packing our boots and stuff, there'll be an idea of what colors we're wearing that weekend.
Okay.
But usually, like the whole week or whatever, I never have an idea, and I have no say in what color I'm going to wear on the weekend.
Going to be a pretty exciting finish, don't you think?
That's going to be an amazing finish. Very good.
Very good. Austin Guerrero, thank you very much for stopping by the shop, for hanging out. Always our pleasure. And thank you for all the free car washes, too. We appreciate that as well. We'd like a couple of more here between now and the end of the regular season.
Me too.
That's Austin Guerrero. We go back to Matchday Live.
Really good stuff there. Darren, well done. A quick wardrobe change, and they've kicked off here at Carson. So thank you for tuning in to Matchday Live. Enjoy the match over on ESPN+.